Hey, beginning after the end fans, this is Chris Boltz coming in with another article. Read on pretty much, I don't want to say it's a controversial, but obviously there's a lot of people that are pissed off at this anime that just came out, the beginning after the end, and they're not too impressed by what's going on. And I have to kind of sort of agree that this anime, which was promised to be the next follow-up to Solo Leveling, is not panning out to what it should be. But before I get into the content, remember to go ahead and like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that good stuff really helps me out. Now, the title of this article from comicbook.com is "The Beginning After the End, Fans Start Petition to Cancel Controversial Anime." And this is by Archie Finn. Subtitle is "The Beginning After the End's latest episode was too much for some fans." And frankly, I must admit that this anime, it's not bad, but it definitely is not good either. I immediately got vibes of Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, where the lead character, the protagonist, gets reincarnated as a baby to another couple. He retains all of his memories. You got the dead person narrating the anime itself, or the narrating on behalf of what's happening to the new protagonist itself, the reincarnated self. And I'm not too impressed by it. I was like, okay, yeah, jobless reincarnation has already done that. Chibi Reviews called it a Timu jobless reincarnation. I don't know if it's that bad, but certainly the animation style has not been as impressive. If you look up right here, the animation, this has to be from the manhwa, but this is definitely not the animation style of the beginning after the end. Let me pull something up here, my watch list, and where is it? You see, I watch a whole bunch of the new stuff, and here we go, the beginning after the end. This is the last episode. Let me put that on mute, and I'm just gonna randomly. Now, if you look at the animation style right here, it doesn't look all that impressive. It looks very like generic animation. I think that's what's pissing off a lot of people. You see right there, nothing spectacular. A lot of these still shots where they just zoom in, bland backgrounds, bland characters. So I'm like, it's fine. But let's go back to the article here. After months of hype, the beginning after the end's anime adaptation is here, and audiences are divided, which I think that's a pretty true statement. They're enjoying Studio ACAT's adaptation of Turtle Me's popular web novel. All these names are just so weird. However, those who dislike the anime really dislike the anime. Let's see, I enjoyed episode 2. I mean, I'm still going to try to stick with it through more episodes. But yeah, I can see why some people would be very disappointed with it. Like I showed, the animation was not all that impressive, and so let's just go ahead and scroll down right here. The first episode opened to mediocre reviews and reactions. It debuted with a 6.7 on IMDb, and reaction on social media were mixed, because as of the episode 2 probably took it to another level. 10,000 fans have taken their disgust toward the series to a next level. Let's see if they have some reactions on in the article here from social media. Here's the beginning of the petition. As an ardent fan of the beginning after the end light novel and comic series, I am utterly disappointed and disheartened by the poor quality of the recent anime adaptation. The current representation of this beloved series is not only terrible, but downright disrespectful. Oh my goodness, this guy is pissed. Downright disrespectful to the original material and its fan base. It is a degradation of the epic power fantasy that originals portray, and a smear on the reputation of peerless fiction. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what any of that means. But obviously this guy, the petitioner, is pissed. raised by fans after that. He raised many points raised by fans. The appalling lack of movement and animation makes the anime seem like a primitive PowerPoint presentation. And you guys saw that when I scrolled when I showed that one where the protagonist Arthur is sitting there with his bow and arrow and his teacher is just standing there. That was a still image. I'm like, we can do that. We can do that kind of stuff on, like I said right there, PowerPoint. And I've seen some fan-made animations that are just phenomenal. But yeah, you know, at the end of the lengthy description, Nacho TM asked for the author, the TBATE, whatever, the beginning after the ends author, Turtle Me to help. Yeah, he needs to get off in there and see. You see right here, a lot of these still images that they draw. Like, why can't they just go in there and make the anime look like this right here? This is a beautiful image. This is a beautiful drawing, beautiful animation. I don't know. The author of this article asks, is the beginning after the end that bad? Again, me personally, I don't think it's that bad, but it really isn't all that good. It's just ho hum. Truthfully, in this particular season, I'll go back to my Crunchyroll. Let me go back to my list. This one is not the Underwear Atelier Meister. It's not animated all that well, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's better than the beginning after the end. That's my personal opinion. Gorilla God's Go-To Girl, it's okay. And I'm only going to do ones that are new series here. To Be Hero X is far more superior than the beginning after the end. Far more superior. Now, it has a different animation style, but I already said that for To Be Hero X. Posted on social media on my X account. By the way, make sure you guys go follow me on X, chrisboltssr.com or Doombot, whichever one. Look me up. Go ahead and give me a follow. But I already said on the Twitters that To Be Hero X is by far the best 2D/3D fusion animation anime to come from Japan ever at all. I don't know if they're gonna be able to clap that. And in fact, it's not even Japanese anime. It's Chinese anime. So, but of course, this is being voiced by the Japanese, and if it was done by Billy. So, you know, it is what it is. And Shirley, it's a cute anime. I think that one's better. Has a nice Studio Ghibli style animation. I think I posted on my anime list that, and somebody responded that the guy who is the producer on this used to work for Studio Ghibli. So hey, I'm telling you. But as far as isekai is concerned, it definitely is not up there with the top three. And I mentioned before, my top three for isekai is ReZero, Slime, and Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. And the beginning after the end, at least for the anime. I can't speak to the web novel. I'm pretty sure some people will be jumping in the comments and say, hey, you read the web novel. But yeah, it doesn't even come anywhere near that. So let's see here. For a series that will be so action heavy moving forward, the quality of the fights in episode 2 left hand. Yes. If it's supposed to be action heavy, that is not a really good showing. And after a year that has included Solo Leveling, Sakamoto Days was kind of a disappointment. Zenshu was great, and I love the animation of Zenshu. Zenshu was another isekai. But instead of the protagonist getting some type of superhuman power, where she can just be a battle hardened, fight and do all kinds of crazy stuff, she's reincarnated and she has to rely upon her drawing ability to be able to help save the heroes and help out the heroes fight the enemy. So I don't know how much this is going to do. Going to change.org, if you guys want to go ahead and do something on this petition, I don't think it's going to be able to do anything. Here it is right here. I'll leave a link in the description. It only got let's see how many supporters it has. It looks like it only has 14 supporters. So hey, I think this is just a way for people just to go in there and vent about the quality of this show. Again, me personally, it's not the best. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just fine. So, but let me know, guys, know what you guys think. Are you guys disappointed in the beginning after the end? Did you expect better? Or are you fine with the show as it is? Jump down in the comments and let me know. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that good stuff really helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.